Okay, so I wanted to talk about this really quick because I know a lot of people have been talking about the mucus plug and how that is not an indicator of labor, and it really is. That's the whole purpose. The whole purpose of your mucus plug is to seal the cervix and keep, infections out and stuff like that. So when you lose your mucus plug, it's letting your body know to start to prepare for labor. Now, everyone will go into labor at different times. So when you lose your mucus plug, it doesn't necessarily mean that tomorrow you're going to be in labor or you're going to be in labor, 10 minutes later. You still have to dilate, and start to have contractions and all that jazz. So when my water broke, I was in active labor. So when I lost my mucus plug, it was literally 10-15 minutes later. My daughter was pushing herself out. I got to the hospital, and around like 10 o'clock is when they checked me back in triage, and I was 2 centimeters dilated. And they never checked me after that. And I asked them when was it going to be the next time they were going to check me, and they were like, oh, not until the morning. And I'm just sitting there like, huh? So you're not going to check to see if I'm dilated anymore? So if they would have checked me, they would have seen that I was probably ready to go soon, but they never checked me. So once I lost my mucus plug, like I said, 10-15 minutes later, she was pushing herself out of me. Now, if they would have came and checked me maybe at like 12, 1 o'clock or something like that, they would have seen that I was dilated more. So if you lose your mucus plug early, you still have to dilate to 10 centimeters. So, of course, losing your mucus plug doesn't mean that you're going to be right in active labor, but your body will start to prepare itself for labor, and everybody's body is going to prepare itself at different speeds. Now, the second part of your question about being induced, I know when you're induced, it's supposed to speed up labor, but when I tell you, I literally watched so many videos throughout my pregnancy just to try to prepare myself because I was a first-time mom, and everybody who got induced was in labor longer. And then I had a lot of people saying that when they got induced, it burned. So I'm just over here like, please do not do that. And when I got to the hospital and they said they wanted to induce me, I texted my mom, and my mom said, tell them no, make them wait because they are being impatient. And they were impatient because getting back in triage around 10-something, 1:30, I was pushing. So they didn't even allow my body to do what it needed to do. They just wanted to rush stuff. And I promise you, if they would have induced me, I would have been in labor longer. Because like I said, so many people got induced and was in labor longer.